This is $330,000 in extremely dirty money, and I've got 40 minutes, 5 washing machines, and absolutely no qualifications to clean it. Welcome to Cash Cleaner Simulator, where laundry day is federal evidence. We're just gonna be running up here, dropping this in our lovely washer here. It looks like that is almost full. Kinda getting as much cash as we can in this one machine. That machine's gonna be a huge pain to empty. Normally, I start these episodes by just grabbing some jobs and doing that. Today, we're trying something a little different. Alright, we got those running. We'll run over here. Make sure this is set to US. It is. We got all of our money just chilling. These are the briefcases all that money came in. Each one of them had a broken lock. So we had to cut into them. And now we get to listen to this sizzle. Alright, all that's cleaned up. Let's go ahead and check these. I'm gonna start from left to right just because. Why are there still dirty money here? Clean that. Looks like we had just a few packs in this one, and that was a pain. This one's gonna suck. Come on, buddy. I believe this this machine was 100% filled with packs, which means we got a lot to unpack here. There we go. Alright, let's grab these couple over here. Now I have a couple, I have a little bit of money in those last two. Those are just random stuff. Nothing to do with what we're doing right now. Go ahead and get that started. Autosave, as usual, being a huge pain in the rear. This one they want a large box, so we need to get that ready. I think this one's empty. Yes, it is. They want $330. Or, excuse me, $330,000. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Why am I counting these? We're short by 4 stacks. It's fine. So we need that much. Alright, my question is, how much of this is marked and not gonna count? Yeah, so there's 3. Oh, it's 330, that's right. Ooh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. Now how much of this is marked? None of it. Alright. Well, that is us taking care of the actual job. Now we have to sort out the money. Get all of this picked up. We have a lovely process here. I'm gonna double check we got everything we did. Good, good. Then we're just gonna take a stack, or all of this stack, I guess. Fill both of those at the same time. There we go. And start. Now, right now, what we're doing is just grabbing all the marked bills, if there are any. So far, there are none. But we don't know if there's marked money or not. So we're double checking. Since I have a bad habit of not catching all the marked money when I should. So far, everything looks good. We're gonna go ahead and grab a stack, put that there. Stack there, which we missed the time. We missed that time. Go ahead and start those. So far, looking good. Now, we don't want to put the full stack on the sorters like we will with the counter, because they will block. For some reason, it'll mess up and block the machine from working properly. So it'll just put all the sorted money or the marked money back into the regular money. So try not to have that happen. There we go. How much is left in here? 256,000, and we've already sorted about 92K. So we're definitely gonna make some money off of this, which is good, because we gotta feed that fat thing. Why am I picking it up like this? How many? I think they can hold. Yeah, okay, so me grabbing it like this is 3 stacks, which I should have remembered. They can hold 300 bills. 300 bills. Looks like we're getting a lot of 20s. I'm not super stoked about, but whatever. I also kind of wish I could like sit and it would hurry up like the process. All right, so we got all the things running. We're just kind of chilling, going through all of this money. Now I would start putting the money on the counter. However, every time I do that, I end up like not doing one of the jobs. So it's easier just to completely do this job and not risking 2 jobs at the same time, if that makes sense. These machines are obnoxiously loud right now, but I think it's because I'm standing right on them. I missed it. I missed it. Alright, we'll make sure we're getting these full again. It looks like if I just pick up the 300 stack and wait a little bit, it'll kind of keep the machines running if I... Oh, we ran out there. There's that. We have no marked money being picked up, which is good. It sadly means that we're kind of wasting time here. However, the second I don't do this, it's gonna be full of marked bills and I'll notice it while I'm counting it. Or worse, I won't notice it until I'm putting the money in that on the conveyor. Which is never fun. Never fun. We are just about done. Alright, that's all the money on the ground there. And then when this is done, we'll move it over to the counter and start getting that counted out. We got our lovely tape here. How much tape do I have? 22. We need to order some tape. So, whoops. We're gonna need to buy some tape. Let's go ahead and buy all that we can. I wish they would let us just type in a number. Like, I know I want it max, but it's not gonna give it to me. There we go. Bye now. And this, while we are waiting on our tape, I'm gonna go ahead and put that up here. Very awkward. Very awkward. Alright, we'll come back to this. I want that tape. Looks like we got a fair amount of tape on the ground here. Rolling around, doing its own thing. Not what I want. God, Mr. Tape. Sure there's more. Yeah. Any more? I'm sure there's still more, but I don't want to deal with it, so we're just gonna... Gonna zoom through, pick up what we can. I don't know why I threw it all on the pallet. That's a little weird. Now that I'm dealing with it. And anybody wondering what I'm doing, I am gathering all the tape onto one roll. Instead of just having a ton of tape floating around. Which is a little weird when that happens. There we go. So now we have 1,012 tape on that roll. And then we come over here, figure out which one it is. It's that one. And then it's this one. And I'm sure this one's next. It's not. Now it's. A little bit of floating money, which is a little weird. I don't usually see too much of that. Like, I get some money that hangs off on the sides, but not usually floating money. I think it's just where I position the stack. Actually, can I fix that? Let's see. It's a little better. I like that better. And then since we did the sorting for the marked bills, which there was none, if I recall. Yeah, we know that all this is good, or in theory should be good. I've had a couple times now where good money isn't good. And that's always a pain. I think it's this one. Oh, I had this set to the 10s and not 20s. That's not smart. It's okay. Doesn't matter which one we take care of first. It's all gotta be dealt with. It's all gotta be dealt with. Autosave, ruining my life as usual. Doop, doop, doop. I guess while we wait for those, you can deal with this stuff. This isn't part of what we were doing in this episode, but this is already mixed, so whatever. Looks like there's trash in here. Go ahead and get rid of this real quick. That is burning. In and close. And then just kind of stare at it for a second while it's running. What I'm doing is just checking to see if there's any obvious marked bills. I don't see any, but it may still be useful to run it through the sorter. A lot of 20s. They could have been binded already. Alright, and then while we wait on that, we'll just grab this real quick. Now this one, I really don't like stacking the cash on it, but we're gonna, just so I don't have to babysit as much. I really hope they add a way in the game to like funnel money. They have that chute, but the chute doesn't have collision, so you can't put money on it. But it would be cool if they had a way to just like stack a bunch of money on it and it like worked its way into the machine. I mean, you still have to sit here and ban things or press the pack button, which the pack button's a little bit slower. And it takes time to actually like do the putting the tape in and stuff. It's just a hassle. So, alright, let's grab this stuff real fast. This will go in one machine, I believe. Pretty close. Yep. And go. Alright, and all of this is done. I'm not gonna bother sorting it right now, but I will put it off to the side. How about right here? If we finish this money early, then maybe I'll sort that other stuff. But there's, I think, all three currencies in there, so. And this, let's go ahead and just start throwing this on the ground so we don't go through the cart. And the reason I'm removing it from the cart is so it doesn't go through, because if it goes through, it can build up and like actually cause the cart to glitch and like go flying. So we want to avoid that, because that'll just create more mess. More mess for me to clean up. Not fun. I'd say we're not doing too bad. I think the stack is a little bit off to the side, so when eventually it's gonna stop putting money inside. It'd be kind of a bummer. We'll have to move it. Quite a bit of 20s. Got money freaking out. Of course, it's the one that I just picked up all the stacks for. Same with that. I literally just picked up all the tents. Alright, so we can see it's off to the side and it's gonna stop filling that soon. So I'm gonna grab this and kind of move it more into the corner there. That'll help it keep going, and I won't have to fight with it as much. We still had the explosion, hasn't happened yet, but that's just because there's too much cash up top. Once it gets low enough though, it'll go everywhere though, so. Whoops. That was a very awkward throw. Getting close. You can see them all freaking out. Before it does that, just to make my life a little bit easier, I'm gonna go ahead and drop these off. There it is. Looks like it all went in the machine finally. There we go. Reaching the final for the 100s, 50s, and 10s. Then we'll run the 20s through. Almost a full stack alone just on the 50s. Got ourselves a full stack over there for the 100s, and now let's run this to 20s. There we go. And pick up all of our money. This part should go pretty fast. And if it wasn't for the fact that there's like 2 massive stacks of 20s here, I would probably just manually do this. But it did go to 100, right? Yeah, okay. Sometimes I wrap them a little early. There's a lot of 20s here. That's still a lot. Oh, we got our explosion. Now hold off on that. Pick up our money. There's probably some on the back here, yeah. I'll just grab it like this. Alright, I think we cleaned it up. Nope. There's one. Alright. Grab it. Autosave. Always being a pain, Mr. Autosave. Alright. So we got through all of that. I'm curious as to how much almost 60,000 just in 20s. Alright, we're gonna grab these just to get them out of the way. There we go. And then do this manually. There that is. And this one, it's kind of annoying. We're gonna run it through since we have time. It's gonna throw out all the 10s, all the euros, and all the yen. And then we'll run it through for the euros and then the yens, and then we'll grab the 10s at the end. I'm gonna do this a little bit less obnoxiously. Come on, buddy. There it is. Should have enough room for this, I think. Yeah. Alright. So we got all of that sorted out. We got another 10,000. 2,000. $5,000. I can't imagine there's gonna be. There might be one more 20s stack. I can imagine though there's gonna be more 50s or 100 stacks. I feel like the rest of that's gonna be yen or something else. I hope it proves me wrong though. I would love another 10 stack. Well, got another 2 stack. Alright. So we're good on the 100s, the 50s, and the 20s. And instead of running all of this for just the 10s, we are going to change to, I think I'm going to change to yen. I feel like yen is the bigger currency, or the one with the most. So we'll leave that there. I'm going to take that off, since that's just an explosion waiting to happen. Go yen. And go. And then this is just going to be 10s and euros. It looks like I messed up and put the middle one on the side for some reason. It's fine though. Doesn't really matter. There. Messing with my head. While I'm doing this, I might as well like grab all of this and just run it through, so that I don't have to do it later, I guess, since I'm already working with yen. Alright, looks like we're done with yen. We'll grab these real fast. Just try to keep these sorted, somewhat. Oops. We need to pick this one up. There we are. Alright. The same with this stuff. I already have yen sorted to just yen itself, or not yen, euros. So we'll just grab the, oh yeah, this part. What's that? Let's try, actually, why am I Why am I doing that? I can't put that one with those. It'll overfill, so I'll put it there, I guess. I should treat these more like the Euros for the singles. Would save me a little bit of time. Just a little bit. All that fits in there. We'll get this over to Euros. Got a lot of 10s in there. Somehow I did it again. I put the... I think I'm like thinking it's no clicks, 2 clicks, 1 click for some reason. Whatever I'm doing is backwards. It shouldn't be like this. For the way that I normally do stuff, I mean, you can do it however you want. There's nothing here that stops you technically. Let's set that there. Then we got these. Not a lot of Euro. I thought there was going to be more in there from when I loaded that into the washer earlier. And then this, I don't really need to do this, but I'd like to set the machine to US anyways. So, I mean, I might as well. Alright. Oh, we had one more. I thought we were done. We were not. There we go. So we got all of that money sorted, and we got some extra money that I had laying around sorted. That's always good. That is $330,000 taken care of, and actually more if you count the fact that they gave me more. What are we sitting at? Let's see. We have 848,000. I think we probably earned like 100,000 there. Which isn't shabby. Everything looks good. I don't see anything out of place. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I think I'm gonna go ahead and leave this video here. We're at about 45 minutes. If you enjoyed the video, go ahead and hit the like and subscribe. If you didn't, leave a comment in the comments down below. Let me know why, so I can better myself. I'm trying to improve how we're doing stuff here. That's all I got for you though. Y'all have a fantastic rest of your day. Peace.